and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. If you are new and you like makeup, beauty, hair or hauls, then please consider subscribing. So for today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the brand new Rick and Morty collection from SHEGLAM. This looks really cool, like really cool, I have to say. I'll be honest, I'm not a Rick and Morty fan. I think I've seen it like twice in my life, but I do love a heavily thin collection. So I've got the eyeshadow palette, I've got the setting spray, I've got one of the lip glosses, I have the setting powder, which looks really cool, and I also have the cream blush as well. So we'll start off with the palette. So this is what the outer packaging looks like. This is so cool, it really is. And then this is the palette itself. So it's like, what do they call this, holographic, where it kind of changes from one picture to the other, which I love. And then if we open it up, we have a mirror in the top here. And I just want to show you with the sleeve on because it's got these details on. So like that. And then if we take that off, this is the colour story here. Now, this is kind of quite bright, but I do think it's quite versatile as well because we do have some neutral tones here. You could even, you know, include that silver one in there as well. We've got some lovely blues, a couple of pops of green, yellow, and these purples are really nice as well. And look at the little detailing on the pans too. I think these are fab. So we have 1, 2, 3. So we've got 4 shimmers in here and then the rest are matte shades. We'll give them a quick swatch as well. So this is the swatches here. They're really nice actually, really nice pigment. Yeah, effortless to swatch, to be honest with you. The shimmers come up really nice. I love this blue. How beautiful is that? And the purples as well. This dark purple, I'm quite excited to try that. Yeah, lovely. Right, so eyes now primed. So I'm going to start off by going into that purple. So it's this one here, which is King Jelly Bean. And I'm going to put that through my crease. Oh, look at that. That is pigmented. I tapped off a bit too much, actually. Let's try it without tapping. Oh, that's better. I often find that purples can be a bit tricky to work with. I always say this, especially the darker ones. You know, they can come up patchy, they don't blend too well. So this will be a good test for this one actually, but so far it's looking really good. Yeah, it's definitely nice and bright, isn't it? I'll just blend that through. Yeah, I think that's beautiful. A really nice purple as well. So what I'm going to do is blend out the edge of that, and I'm going to use the Cromulon colour. So that's this kind of almost, well, for me, like flesh tone. I feel like this is going to be a bit darker than I want, but we'll see. It's kind of the lightest shade in there, so. I tap loads off, probably too much. Let's try again. Do you know what? That's actually not bad at all. It's blending into that purple really nicely. I actually love how that's blended. It's worked a treat. Right, so on the outer part here, I'm going to go in with that dark blue, I think. So that's this one here, which is Get Swifty. Oh, it looks gorgeous on the brush, this one. Oh, look at that pigment. That is nice. Hopefully it'll blend into that purple just as nicely. Actually love how it's blended into the purple because it's created like almost like an ombre like gradient effect, and it's made like a really nice indigo shade, which I love. So I'm going to go with the shimmer on the front here, and I think I'm going to go for the blue, you know, this one here. This is really out there for me, this look. It does pick up nice on the brush. Let's see how it applies. I'm going to leave a tiny gap right at the front because I want to try a bit of that. Oh, I was going to say the green, but I don't know, I might try the silver. Seems to go on quite nicely with the brush, but I want to try it with a finger as well. Oh yeah, that's really nice. Oh, I love that. That is such a stunning blue shimmer. It is really nice. Yeah, I'm going to take a little bit of that silver one just on the very inner part here where I've left that tiny gap. So it's this one here. So Dimension C131. Doesn't pick up great on the brush, if I'm honest. It's okay. I'm only doing a little bit, so it's not too bad. But I think if I was doing this all over my lid, I would definitely use my finger. Fabulous. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. I still need to do underneath. What I'm going to do is pop some of my base on first. So I've got that powder to try and the blush. So I'm just going to do sort of my base up to that point. And then we'll try out the rest. Right, okay, so that's I've basically just done mascara and foundation and bronzer. So we'll try out this setting powder next. I only ever use it if I do under my eyes. So that's where we're going to try it. So this is the packaging, which is so cool. So this is the Never Rick Morty setting powder. You wait till you see it. It is like really smart. It reminds me of the Mickey Mouse One Size. Was it a blush or a highlighter? I think it was a highlighter actually. So like this, and then we open it up and it looks like this. So it's kind of corrugated. If we tip it that way, he's got an eye patch on. If we tip it up that way, he's like normal faced. Just quickly grab a sponge and just make sure everything's all uncreased. Let's just take this little brush. I'm going to take it from the edge because I don't want to go over his face. So I'm assuming it's kind of like a bit of a translucent powder. It's actually quite nice. It's really lightweight, which I like. I have tried a pressed powder from SHEGLAM before and I like that one as well because I didn't feel it was too heavy. And yeah, there's kind of like no flashback or anything like that off it either, which, you know, I quite like. Yeah, and it looks really smooth. Can you see how smooth that looks compared to that side? Yeah, I do think that's nice. I actually really like that. For someone that doesn't wear powder, if at all, that's actually really nice. Very lightweight. It's not heavy in the slightest. It's kind of like, I wouldn't say it's mattifying, but it's not shimmery either. It's kind of a bit in between, but it's really nice. It looks lovely on the skin. Right, so let's try the blush. So this is the packaging for the blush. It looks massive. I thought it was going to be quite small. It's a normal size product, but the packaging is quite big, as in the actual product packaging. So it's this one here. I don't know what this character's called. Is it on the Mr. Sanchez cream blush? That's it. I do recognise the name. But yeah, so it's like this. And then we take his head off. I think that was actually glued on and I pulled it off because it looks like it's got some residue on there. And then we have this brain, but it actually looks like a really nice shade of blush. And let's just swatch it. Yeah, that's really nice. That is the kind of shade that I would normally go for anyway. I do think there was only one shade of blush. That is the only thing, but it does, these colours are quite universal. Right, so I think I'm going to take my brush onto the product because that's just how I prefer to do it anyway. Tappy tappy. I I'm going to see, it looks like I've got quite a lot of product there and I didn't really go in that much. Right, let's try it. Oh, that is stunning. Such a nice shade. It blends so easy as well. Can you see how easy that's blending in? I could actually take a bit more of that. Oh, oh, it smells nice. What's that smell of? I don't know, but it actually reminds me a little bit of the Too Faced chocolate bronzer. Oh, look at that. That is such a nice shade. Blends beautifully, and it's almost like a bit cream to powder, I would say. It doesn't look, you know, overly oily or anything like that on the skin, like some cream blushes can, like the balmy ones. Yeah, it's quite kind of, yeah, cream to powder. Oh, I love that. It's such a nice colour. Right, so before I go ahead and try the setting spray, we'll just do the under eyes. I think I'm just going to go on with, I think I'm just going to take that purple, you know. Oh, shall I take the lilac? No, I'm going to take the lilac. So this one here, which is Unity. Oh, that's pretty. That is really nice. Right, okay, I'm loving this so far. So we're going to take the setting spray now. So this is the Pickle Rick setting spray. It smells really good. When I did a little kind of unboxing thing for shorts, and I sprayed a little bit and the smell was so good. But look at this, it's so cool. So yeah, we've got little, his eyes are raised like this. I think it's amazing. And then we've got like a ball in there. Give it a little spray. So it's a nice fine mist as well. It smells so good. Yeah, I was a bit worried it might smell like pickle juice, but it doesn't. Oh, that's nice. It's really nice and glowy. Can you see, like, everything's blended in so nicely, and it's given a really nice glow as well to the skin. It feels lovely as well. It doesn't feel sticky or anything. It feels really nice on, but it leaves a lovely finish. Okay, so lastly we have the lip gloss. There were loads of shades. Well, I say loads, I think there was about 4. But different characters, obviously, with different shades. And I got this one because I do love a kind of a brownie coloured gloss. So this one is Morty. And we have this doe foot. It's got one of these really nice, like, angled doe foots on it. So it's like that, which looks beautiful. I'm just going to pop a bit of liner on. I think I'm going to do like a brownie liner. Okay, so I've done a bit of brown liner. So I went with Boy Bye from Doll Beauty. And then we'll try out this. What does it smell like? It's a bit blah. I was expecting it to smell like chocolate, but it actually smells kind of florally sweet. Oh, that shade is stunning. Look at that. It's almost like a bit of a caramel shade. It is beautiful. It feels really nice as well. It's not sticky in the slightest. It feels really comfortable. Almost like a lip oil, I would say. Oh, that's nice. It feels really hydrating as well. Okay, so here is the finished look. I love this. It's been such a long time since I used these sort of colours. I normally go for more neutral tones nowadays, maybe with a little pop of colour, but I haven't gone for like completely bright for ages, and I love it. I really do. It's fun. So yeah, the eyeshadow palette is stunning, really nice, beautiful mattes, beautiful shimmers. They blended lovely. Yeah, and yeah, it's you know, stayed on absolutely fine so far. I've only had it on like half an hour, but yeah, really nice. I actually really like the setting powder under my eyes as well. It feels lovely. It doesn't feel cakey or heavy. It's really nice. I love the finish of it too, and the setting spray. The finish of that is stunning. Such a nice glow, but without being too much. The lip gloss, beautiful, really nice gloss. And this blush is stunning, so nice. I can't believe, you know, that you get that beautiful colour from a brain. But it's really nice. I absolutely love it. So as always, all products shown in today's video, I will link them in the description box below for you, along with any discount codes if I can find any as well. Woof. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean the absolute world to me. If you did enjoy watching this video and you'd like to see more content from me in the future and you would like to subscribe to my channel, until then, thanks for watching. Bye!